Super. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is August 16, 2024. Thank you for all your past support. Let's just jump on in. This video right here from August 12th, not too long ago. The fire department, red and white, just coming in. And very predictable. I believe he did have his GPS. Usually the fire department do fly with their GPS locator on. Here we go. We got these small UFO dragons. I call them dragons because I thought they were dragonflies 7 years ago. Very predictable, very typical predictable. When choppers are in that airspace right there, it's almost 100% probability they're going to get tagged, especially the fire department because they're such big, heavy, loud birds. The dragons just, they really want to know what those are and what's going on. And so I have a lot of fire department right there in that airspace, right there within a 500-foot radius. They're getting tagged. I have the same video with twin dragons. I'm sure I've showed you those interpolations. So if you're looking at this video and go, oh, I've seen the fire department getting tagged before, you just got to look at the dates because all these dates are new. They're different. I have a lot of them, and it's just, again, these things are very predictable, typical. They're baitable. If you want, you could, if you had the money, you could come in with a chopper. You can just hover right there over the marina or hover over the rocks, jetty rocks, and boom, this is obviously, I'm pretty sure it looks like he's flying at something like a 20-degree angle. I think he's coming off the ground. He's coming off the wetlands. They tend to be parked right there on the wetlands. They'll fly up and they'll fly back down, but that's one of the better videos. That's just one of the better videos. What can I say? Ironically, I gotta tell you, I'm puzzled. My new roof camera did not pick that up, and I'm very puzzled by that. I would have thought for sure because of the clarity, it just didn't. But my roof camera is picking up other synchronized videos too. It's recording more than I can edit and process now, and I will be showing you a lot more. So it is what it is. I mean, this is a whole other interesting new science, and we're going to figure it out video by video. All right, let's go to the next. All right, August 1, we got some Apaches coming in. As you know, I've stated the military has been trying to stay. Look at this puppy coming in to the right. It's slowed down to 3%, very close to the dragon. How very close to the chopper? Because the silhouette of the dragon is about the same as the pilot. It might be 1,000 feet from the chopper. The chopper is like 8,000 feet from my camera. Easily calculated with Plane Finder and Google Map. Well, we got some birds here. He's right over the jetty rocks. Here it is. If he's still over the jetty rocks, look at that coming right off the ground, super slow. Two of them. No, that's just one dragon. I think the one on the bottom is the bird. So the dragon just flew by over the top. So when you fly over the jetty rocks, very predictable. You will get their attention. They're going to want to know who you are. And they're going to fly up and fly away. Look at this one. Same timeline coming in from underneath. Again, 3%. You see how slow the rotor blade is? If they want to, they could easily fly between the rotor blade. Just because they're still outrunning the rotor blade significantly. Again, here's these birds. We got some birds here. That's what even birds are just super easy to identify. And boom, he just comes in, flies away. Reconning. They're reconning all choppers, all helicopters. So the fastest way, yeah, basically you wait for a helicopter to fly over the jetty rocks, or really over Marina del Rey. And this is all over the world. This is not just Los Angeles. They're all over the world. So when you see choppers, try it for yourself. Take the Dragon Challenge. Take your phone out, record landscape, zoom in maybe 20%, record for 30 seconds, look for a tiny dot. You will not be able to track the dot. They're 2,000 miles an hour. You're recording at, most cameras now record 4K, 60 frames. You'll see one dot in the center. Just go back, play it in slow motion. If you don't have time to do that, you can send it to me, custodianfile@gmail. I'll edit the video for you. Very routine, very predictable, typical. And this again, this is happening all over the world. These small, fast UFOs, dragons. I thought they were dragonflies. I just don't have a better name yet. I was thinking named Corvette. One of you wants you to. Some people said name them after yourself. Shiepe shifters. I think maybe Corvettes or dragons or another name might be more appropriate. I mean, you know, they were found over Marina Del Rey, so I guess we could call them marinas. I mean, that's kind of cool, but until we get a really, really super name, we'll just stick with dragons. Here we go, but it's just very predictable, typical, and a lot of you are sending me amazing video, and I'm very impressed with your research. A lot of new viewers are just finding really good video and they're sharing it. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot of video to show you. Okay, videos from viewers. Look at this, from MB in Belfast. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, MB. Fantastic video. I don't know if there was a helicopter or aircraft in the sky. It's usually a lot easier, but they can be recorded. It's just a little trickier, but nevertheless, you slow it down. I slowed this down to 12%. They're ubiquitous. They're all over the world. Consistent. Their speed is consistent. Size is consistent. Silhouette, the corona. They're approximately 10 inches in diameter during flight. When they're parked, and it's close to impossible to get a video when they're parked, but they're much smaller. And I believe, I'm pretty sure at this point they are a barbell format, if you're lucky enough to get a super close up. And those have been coming in. But nevertheless, please record helicopters. When you capture these UFOs, share them with me. I'll put them on my channel. All right, let's go to the next. All right, I just wanted to show you this picture I found on the internet. We've seen this before, these long cigarettes, even pencils. I like the name pencil, as long as we kind of like stick to the same name, because if you put it in your computer, you got to be able to find the picture quickly. But they're kind of consistent. The resolution is so-so. I'd like it to be a little sharper. But nevertheless, when you see pictures like this, do a screenshot and send it to me so I can put together a library of these these larger ships. Get an idea where they're being seen, what they're doing, what country they're in. Yeah, please share that and reach out. All right, let's go to the next. Super, I just wanted to take a minute to address this. I saw this the other day here, so I did a screenshot. So there's been a lot of talk lately, especially Harvard's publishing these papers, where they're very convinced that there are aliens on Earth already living among us. And I want to just speak to that briefly. I'm pretty sure they're correct. And I think they're basing their information not on recent research, maybe like a year ago or 5 years ago, but they're basing their research from data from 40 or 50 years ago, from 1950, 1960. You've heard me mention, I had a really gifted friend, Glenn Falkenstein, and I've mentioned a few times, the guy was not from planet Earth. If you could see his gift, what he was capable of, telepathy, time travel, very easily, easier than just drinking a glass of water. So I would start to give this attention because it's very likely they're here. They don't identify themselves. They don't say anything. You just have to be lucky enough to meet one. Logically, I guess in theory, if you look at YouTube or look at people with some kind of unusual gift, that might be a clue that they could be visitors. But I would be extremely open-minded about this. And my good buddy Glenn Falkenstein, he did do a radio show here in Los Angeles, 1974, 50 years ago, and I have all the radio shows, all the cassette tapes, and it's my intent to eventually post them, because you do want to hear what he said on the radio. People would randomly call in. He would know everything about their life in detail. I mean, just detail, like their name, their birthday, their social security number, their address, where, what hospital they were born in, where they work at. Spooky, very spooky stuff. So I hope to be posting that. It's just I'm very busy with all these new UFO Dragon videos, trying to get them out and share them with you. But if you have any particular interest, I could answer those now. Please leave a comment. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do need your help, your subscription help. As you probably know, like my channel, another channel, UFO related, they're being governed, they're being throttled back, and so I could really use your help on the subscriptions. All right, let's go forward. Super, we're going to close with this here. There was the Blue Angels were just at Chicago. Well, here's one from 2022. They were just at Chicago. I'm still reviewing those, but basically this is all you do. You just watch Blue Angels air show videos, or Thunderbirds, or just in Europe. It doesn't really matter. And look for these tiny dots. They're at the air shows. It's the easiest way to find them. Do a screenshot when you find it. You don't have to really copy the video and edit and slow it down, because that's very time consuming. And if you haven't done it, it's very frustrating too. But a screenshot is fine. If you can share it, send it to me, custodianfile@gmail. I'll put it out there. The whole point is just to offer the IP and the timeline, and so others can research it. If there's other serious researchers now, you made it a lot easier for them to find this, and they can look at it frame by frame. So it's important that we're putting this out there really to help humanity in the long run. The more videos we find, the quicker we're going to understand what these UFOs are, what they're doing, what their intent, etc., etc. So I'll leave it at that. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thank you for watching, and stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.